Hello and welcome back to my channel, This Girl Reads. Today I'm going to be talking about how I got into reading and why I like it so much. Let's get started. Basically, I was one of those kids who did not like anything that was trending. In second grade, it was the Magic Tree House series and I hated it, to say the least. It wasn't me at all. Everybody else was loving it, and it was me sitting over in a corner like pouting. I couldn't read it. I think I read half of a book and decided, nah, this is boring. And therefore, I stopped reading. I wasn't really a reader in second grade or at all then. But, come into fourth grade, I find these amazing little biographies called Who Was books. Where'd it go? Okay. These. I first read Who Was Marie Curie, and then I read Who Was Marie Antoinette, and then I went into a whole bunch more stories. And I just read these during school time. I wasn't reading them at home. And there's another, they also do like What Was. I read What Was Pompeii. There's What Was the Salem Witch Trials. There's a lot. What is Area 51? They have creators of the Who Was franchise just have so much. And that's when I found out that I was a biography person. I loved biographies, real events that happened. I loved hearing about people's stories and influential people that shaped the life that we are living today. That was what kind of sparked my interest in reading a little bit, but it wasn't truly the beginning of reading. Oh no, what am I saying? It is the beginning. It wasn't the end, and it wasn't what would make me want to read more. It just made me want to read the entire Who Was series, and when I'm finished, like, what am I going to do with my life? I have like 15 of these, and they're kind of like that. That's how much space they take up, and I started reading them at home eventually, and that was great. But then coming to 5th grade, I stopped reading. Like, I went to the library at school sometimes, but other than those books, I was not really reading much. Harry Potter was very popular then, and so I had friends who were talking about it, and they didn't want to spoil it for me. So, fair. That's nice of them. And so I was like, maybe I should just give Harry Potter a try. And then come summer of 5th grade, I'm reading the first 4 Harry Potter books. I only have I have 2 through 7. That's sad. So I read the first 4 Harry Potter books during that summer, and I liked it. I mean, Harry Potter was interesting. It was a lot, and I continued reading it. I think I continued reading the 4th book into 6th grade. And by then, I had a friend talking about Twilight. And it's like a girl meets a vampire, and it's a kind of a romance thing. And I was like, let me give this a try, because she seems really into it. And so I go read Twilight, like these amazing books down here, and I think I got like 100 pages in, and I was hooked, and I didn't want to put it down, and I was like, I need to live Bella's life. I need to see the world through her eyes. I need to experience what it's like to be with vampires. And the thing that was surprising was I was not a romance person. I thought I was just a biography person, nonfiction person, and romance was not something I liked. It's like, I didn't want to watch it on TV. I didn't want to read about it until then. It's like, I avoided it. And Twilight came, and that was all I wanted to read then. Still, romance. And I finished the series, and I realized now that was the book that started reading. Harry Potter was not going to get me into reading. Twilight was. And therefore, to get into reading, you have to find the book that's meant for you. some people it's Harry Potter, some people it's Twilight. I know those are very common ones. Others, it can be the Divergent series, maybe the Hunger Games. And there's so many books and so many different genres that there's something out there for everyone. Even if you like computers, there's books about computers, and there's books about sci-fi books with computers in them. Yeah, that makes sense. But anyway, you just have to kind of venture out and find what you're looking for, find what you like, and you gotta try new things. Because once you read that one book that's just perfect for you, you will never want to stop reading again. Because from Twilight, I read, The Hunger Games, and from The Hunger Games, I read the Legend series, and then I read the Maze Runner series, and then I went to the Gone series, and then I figured out the Mortal Instruments series, and all of them have a little bit of romance, or a lot of romance, and I found out that's what I like, and then I find out that dystopians are truly what I like. I'm not going to go into the store, Barnes & Noble's particularly, and just not look for romance or dystopians at all, because even though they might have biographies, I've kind of grown distant from them, because it's not the thing that I'm truly going to want to read right now. It's dystopians and romances, and maybe even those combined, because those are perfect together. And that's just what I found that I enjoy, and what I found that sparked everything, and what I want to keep reading. And there's so much out there, and there's so much more that I want to read. I like sci-fi, and what else do I like? There's more. I like more. There's more. There's a lot of fiction. I'm a fiction person too. I'm a fiction and nonfiction person. And I like sci-fi, and I like dystopians, and I like romances. But I found what I particularly love, which is romance and dystopians. Now, you can start off slow like I did with the Who Was series, and then find what you particularly like. And as long as you just venture out and find your thing. Now that's basically it for this video. If you liked it, please thumbs up. Yeah, wait, why was it, if you like it, please like it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Stay happy and healthy. Bye.